Oh yes, I'm back. So hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one, it is a game that just seems to always take a fucking age to load. This is Cyberzerk, which was released by Boeder Software in 1993. And well, the name certainly suggests that what this is an update of the classic coin-op original Berzerk, which was released in 1980. So this update came along 13 years later. Now, as you can hopefully see, because I can't see the camera display, so I've no idea if I'm covering anything up on screen or what. But you can have two simultaneous players in this game. So that's one thing that's quite different from Berzerk already. So let's get a game underway. And oh yeah, it would have if I pressed the right fucking key, wouldn't it? Right. So here we go then. Cyberzerk Mission Terminal version 7.2. Caution, intruder located on level 1. A defensive measure, on level 1A. Defensive measures have been taken. Alert status yellow. Really builds up the tension, doesn't it? What doesn't build up the tension is how long it takes to load this fucking level, which is a stupidly long time. Right, here we are. So what I'll do, we'll first of all, we'll get rid of this cunt here. Right, so it's him down. Now I can't bring up the map yet, but I must have to leave the first room. So right, we'll sort out everything here. There we go. Right, we'll grab these. The G's are grenades. Right, so we'll bring up the map. Here we go. Now I can't fucking remember if you have to clear out every single room or if you just have to get to the room on the far end there. I have a horrible fucking feeling it's that you have to clear them all out. Anyway, while we're here, we'll go through the status panel. So obviously your score, below that is your life, that's your health bar. You get 1 life in this game. Next to that is grenades, which I have 2 of. Next to that is time, 19 minutes 33 seconds. As you can see, the time freezes when you're in the map screen. Below that, M is magazines and R is rounds. Now each player, well I say each, I mean if there's a 2-player game, you get your own grenades, that's fine, but the magazines and the rounds are shared out in between the 2 of you. So you are going to run out of ammo twice as fast, which sounds a bit shit, but well, you'll soon find out that it's actually not that big a deal. So we'll carry on through here then. Now these are defensive probe things. They start off a bit stupid and they'll just fire in a particular direction. I'm going to go this way, but they do get more intelligent as you go along. So you could almost say they start off like John Gage, and but yeah, they then do start to actually show some sign of intelligence. So I've got another magazine, which is a good job. Now this level is a bit of a cunt. thing is, I'm not much good at being able to time when to fire the grenades. You have to hold down the fire button and then they will launch. Right, so I did take a small hit there. Right, let's carry on up here. Oh, taking too long in the room, but I'm okay. Now this thing will keep on firing, but as you've just seen there, it does have a bit of a blind spot, so you can destroy that. Oh, fuck that right up. Once you use missile, didn't do a great deal of damage. Obviously, to get to that area there, we need to come in from another way, but it doesn't actually take that long to get through to that part. Oh, fucking don't need that. I'm not quite sure what those max things mean. I think they might speed up your firing rate, but I have never been able to find anything that will give me my health back, you know, get my life bar back up, which is a pain in the arse because I could really do with that. This game is pretty unforgiving. If you take a couple of hits, you're fucked. So you've really got to watch what you're doing from start to finish. This is another one of those fuck it, I was going to say another one of those like defense pros, which is a bit stupid, and then it managed to score quite a hit. My energy level is now at less than half. So bring up the screen. I mean, I haven't exactly done a lot, but this is about as good as I usually do. So yeah, you may have got the impression that this game is really hard. You may also get the impression that I'm about ready to fucking shoot that cunt out there. That fucking turn that shit off. And now I've taken too long in this room, so I've got to try and get by those mines that come along. They are the this game's equivalent of the old smiley face. I've forgotten his fucking name now. No, I've been this way. Right, we'll go head this way. Evil Otto, that's it. I knew I'd get the name eventually. Right, well, so we'll grab the grenade. And yeah, you remember this one. Right, well, there doesn't seem to be a lot here. So how am I doing now? Well, I've done worse. Oh, bollocks. That defense robot there does seem to it starts off pretty tough, but then it does seem to get a bit dense, so that one didn't give me much chance to well, get through it. Oh, you kid. I don't know how I managed to get through there. Don't rate my chances of getting through this area. This is quite tricky. Do we get in that magazine? That's that come down. Oh, that's alright. Now, that's as far as I can go this way, isn't it? Yes. Well, hang on, according to that map, alright, this next room still has robots in it left to destroy. Ah, that's because it does. I'm sure I destroyed that one. There we go. I don't have the faintest idea what that has done. Oh, I've frozen everything. That's quite handy. These things down here, they can be a bit tough, so I don't think I did too badly getting around there. I don't mind telling you that this is the best go I've had on this game for quite some time. Oh, fucking yeah. Alright, get out of it. Fuck me, that was too fucking close. Okay, I can't take any more grenades because I already have a full complement. Yeah, I say that's surely me down now. Well, there you go. That is Cyberzerk. So, well, we'll wait for it to load up the main screen again. And we'll then start a second go and get the review underway. For some reason it does make you wait until this animation finishes, and I'm not all that impressed with those graphics to be quite frank. Alright, so here we go. So yes, perhaps you're thinking that this is quite a good you know, updating of the 1980 classic. Yeah, perhaps you are, but I fucking well am not. This, to me, bears no fucking resemblance to Berzerk at all. To me, it looks more like a half-hearted knockoff of Alien Breed. But at least Alien Breed, the game scrolled around. I mean, okay, I've said many a time that I'm a huge fan of Berzerk, the original coin-op. I consider it to be one of the best games of all time, and I don't care how many of you, you know, who weren't around back in the day look at it and say, well, that's really shit, you must have something fucking wrong with you. No, just because graphically it's not all that does not mean the game is shit. This it does not play like Berzerk. The only thing it has in common with it is that it is flick screen. But you know, all this business about, you know, there's a set map and everything. There isn't a set map in Berzerk. You know, it's and this, you know, energy bar here, the fact that it only gives you one life is, you know, really is a fucking kick in the fucking gonads. That's using a grenade, you know, that other thing that is well known from the original Berzerk, you know, throwing grenades at everyone. So I mean, okay, yeah, if you're gonna, you know, update a game for whatever reason, and you're probably going to take artistic license to a degree, but for fuck's sake, at least make the game, you know, partly resemble the original game that it's, you know, supposed to be based on. Graphically, the game, I think, is no great shakes. Graphically, again, it reminds me of Alien Breed. And while I don't mind Alien Breed, it's, oh fucking yeah, and I'm in a dead end room. Yeah, okay, I'm amazed I got out with that much life. Yeah, Alien Breed, you know, you had different weapons. You had, well, the screen scrolled. You could hardly say Alien Breed was original. I mean, it was a fucking Gauntlet knockoff with, you know, clearly based on Aliens. But okay, at least it's sort of kept to the its subject matter, in a manner of speaking. I mean, it really didn't hide the fact that it was, you know, an Aliens knockoff, but it kept to, you know, that. What a surprise! It kept, you know, it kept the look, it kept the atmosphere. This is claiming to be some sort of like update of Berzerk, and then it's just totally changed it. One of the reasons why I think Berzerk was so good was that it had that minimalist appeal. Alright, that was because they had no option. I mean, in 1980, what they did create was probably like the height of, you know, the technology would allow them. So it wasn't minimalist by intent, it was just minimalist because that was all they could do. But I say, for me, that is one of the reasons why it had such great longevity. It's one of the reasons why I still play it today. And if they're going to make a game that is supposedly a modern reworking of Berzerk, at least keep, you know, some aspects of the original. I mean, one of the other things that a lot of people used to point out about Berzerk was that you could trick the robots into destroying each other. But that was another particularly notable feature of the game. Another one was the digitised speech. There's no speech in this. The robots never accidentally destroy each other because you have absolutely no effect on the direction that they fire. You have no impact on what they do, other than if they see you they'll shoot at you, but that's it. So and to top it all off, even if it was, you know, a completely original game, and let's face it, it is anything but completely original, it's not particularly good anyway. It's pretty bland, it's pretty monotonous. Everything you see in this game has been done better probably a few times before. Like, as I keep on saying, Alien Breed. I don't know about any of the Alien Breed sequels. I've never played any of them. At least I don't think I have. I might have played Alien Breed 2. I don't remember it very well, but yeah, I might have played it. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. I only just got away with that. I don't know why I keep grabbing the grenades, because I barely use them. I just don't find them to be particularly useful. Oh, fucking yeah. So, on with the review then. The presentation is, I guess it's reasonably done. I'm not that impressed with the graphics on the title page and what have you. The loading times I think are ludicrously long considering what is being loaded. In terms of the in-game graphics, they look very heavily influenced by Alien Breed. They are reasonable, but they are certainly not particularly outstanding. There's nothing really memorable about them. Audio, it's the same again. The audio is fair, but that's it. It's not great. There's no speech at all. Even in the 1980 game, they were able to have speech in it, but they can't do it in the 1993 bollocking up of it. Oh, for fuck's sake. That didn't give me any time at all. I don't want to go this way, I want to go this way. So, now I can light this fucker. Let's use a grenade, there we go. Alright, so that's everything frozen. Okay. Don't think I got to the next room when I was here last time, did I? So let's see if we can make it this time. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, yes I did. Those shots are only just missing. They are missing, so I suppose that's what counts. Sort out that cunt. There you go. Right, well, that's game over. Well, there you go. So that is Cyberzerk. Absolutely forgettable. It bears no resemblance, as far as I'm concerned, to the Berzerk coin-op original, which is far better than this. It's just absolutely forgettable. It really doesn't have anything to make you want to come back and play this again. So I will score this 4 out of 10. If you're an Amiga fan, stick with Alien Breed. If you're a Berzerk fan, fucking definitely stick to MAME, play the coin-op original, or play the Berzerk Redux on the Commodore 64. But yeah, forget about this. This is fucking complete waste of time. So that is Cyberzerk then for Amiga, 4 out of 10. Not very impressive. That brings this review to an end, and we will see you at the next one.